We all thought you did too, that UNC would have their way with UVA. They did today. An easy 24-point win. They're 11-3 in the ACC. Here's our head coach, Roy Williams, about his team's defense.
I have the utmost respect for him and his club, and I've never seen his team miss that many shots. We were playing pretty well defensively sometimes, and sometimes they got wide open shots and they just didn't go in. That happens in the game of basketball, but nobody's done a better job the last 3 years in the country than Tony Bennett has, and I really like him as a person too. We get to talk about golf every now and then.
Okay, let's go next level, because obviously there's Roy being Roy, giving a lot of praise to Tony Bennett and the defense that UVA plays, but his team held Virginia their season low in points, field goals made, field goal percentage, just 2 3-pointers and 20 attempts. So let's talk about Carolina's defense. Is it good, or can UVA just not find the broadside of the bucket?
I think, Gene Katie told me this, and it's the smartest thing he ever told me. It's not who you play them, it's when you play them. And Virginia had lost its previous 2 games. Against Duke, they struggled to score the basketball, and now they go on the road, and frankly, they got embarrassed in this game. You see the 10% three-point percentage? Dave, they were 2 for 20 from 3. So, sure, North Carolina lost in the championship game. I think they're the favorite to win the ACC. They're my pick to win the whole thing. Are they good defensively? Absolutely. Are they long? Absolutely. Can they guard, move their feet? Absolutely. But I think they caught Virginia when Virginia's lacking confidence, not feeling good about himself, lost 2 in a row, make that 3 in a row. So I do trust that Tony Bennett's going to be able to have this team bounce back. It may be an adjustment, maybe shooting a little bit earlier in the shot clock. It may be pounding the ball down low or shooting more threes, or maybe that's not going to be the answer to go 2 of 20. But North Carolina, I think when you talk about the best teams in the country, they're overlooked this season. Why is that?
Well, I think because they started off like you had them. Maybe the bullseye was on them. Then they slipped early. We thought, UCLA was the surprise team out west. Kentucky's Kentucky. They slipped a little bit. We kind of forget it. Kansas looks so good. They're in the top 5. Baylor's this unranked team that goes all the way to number 1. So all those other storylines took the attention away from UNC. And at the end of the day, you get back as we round out to March, you might still have the best team that nobody's talking about now that everybody was talking about at the beginning of the year.
I think they have size. They're able to guard. But they have experience. They've been around the block. Let's not forget that was a tie game last year.
Yeah.
Right? Chris Jenkins makes the 3, or else
we're talking about back-to-back.
Yeah, maybe they're going after another national championship. So maybe Roy likes that they're flying below the radar, but North Carolina's a team that I think is definitely going to be reckoned with tomorrow.